All right, so I just uploaded my impression of Brittany Venti. You should go watch it. It's in the shorts list. It's also on the playlist for impressions. This is going to be the 290 subscriber special. I've been hovering just under 290 for about 3 months. And what basically has happened is I'll get up to 289 and then I'll lose one, then I'll lose another, and then I'll gain two. Back up to 289, then I'll lose one, I'll gain one. The reality is, the frequent gain and loss of one is somebody who is stalking my account, looking for gossip and telling other people in my town about it, or specifically trying to go to people that are around my ex. This would be some kind of a flying monkey situation. I don't actually know who it is specifically, whether it's someone that I've interacted with in comments or not. They can, whoever they are, feel free to commit seppuku and attempt to regain some semblance of honor in death at any time, at their convenience. And if they don't, La Savala Kamo Shani Savalati. They shall suffer as I have suffered. So according to Social Blade, the trend is that I should reach my 290th subscriber by March of this year. And according to the current trends on there, I should reach 1,000 subscribers by 2028 at the current rate. My channel is actually rated a B- on Social Blade. Most of the time, I'm able to generate somewhat of an increase in click-through and views and interactions and positive ratings on a month-to-month basis. And yet at the same time, my channel is almost never suggested or shown to anyone. None of my videos are ever suggested or shown to anyone, except for the brief minor virality that a video will get for about a half an hour after I upload it if it's something that's really popular. Somebody else will do the exact same kind of thing and get 1 million views in the same amount of time. They have how many years you've had your channel on Social Blade. I am 99.9% getting to the, I think it's like July of this year, will be the 7th birthday of this channel, beginning the 8th year. The reality of the subscriber count on this channel is that with the exception of probably 5 to 10 real people who almost never check their YouTube subscriptions or are never shown my content, because not even people I know directly get shown it most of the time, about 10. I'd say probably 5 to 10 people that are either hate watching or bad faith subscribers, that they're really the only purpose is to try and find something against me. In the case of one of them, it would be my ex-wife's sister. Not really sure what she's checking up on. The only thing I can think would be something to do with if I'm talking about them, which I typically don't, or if if it was an attempt to try and find something to justify the bullshit that my ex said about me. And it's kind of like the people at Twitter getting pissed off that Donald Trump wasn't saying or doing things that were actually against terms of service so they could justifiably shit can him. They were upset that he wasn't doing things that were wrong. It's like, you fucker, why do you gotta be such a good guy? And most of the rest, I would say of the roughly 250-ish subscribers, 255-ish left over after that. Several of them are probably defunct channels that were never deleted, people that, moved on and didn't necessarily resubscribe. In a few cases, people that did resubscribe. Other ones, I think, were some people's alt accounts that they don't always use or whatever. There's a shitload of online trolls subscribed to me, as well as, I'm sorry, there's an organic amount of cat lovers who get some of my shorts. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. You guys are like the real subscriber base. And then everybody else is pretty much just like feds. Like people that pretend to be nice, normal, regular people or whatever, but really their job is to keep an eye on or try and plant ideas toward me or whatever. I scrolling through on my home screen, and there was a community post from the Armored Skeptic with a poll asking about what's the worst, and it was like there's a whole bunch of options, but one of them was like a years-long honeypot operation, and I selected that one and commented that the honeypot, those are the worst. And his comment was, he said something about government-issued friends, and I said if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have any. So it's not like I don't know. I don't know if you knew that I knew, but now you know that I know. I mean, you ain't gonna make me do shit. You ain't gonna catch me doing nothing because I don't do nothing. And I have every right to the opinions that I have. And I'm justified. 100% justified. What I can say is that yes, there definitely is a higher power in this universe. And yes, if any hinky bullshit happens, my life ceases in the wrong way, the sky opens up, and angels of death and wrath appear and hound any and everyone that had to do with it to the ends of the earth and beyond. So anyways, this has been my 290 subscriber count special. I anticipate probably sometime either between next week and this summer, I will gain another 2 subscribers, consistently staying at that level and not up, down, up, down, up, down, right? 2 subs forward and 1 sub back. And the other thing being that upon being discovered, at least one of these troll stalker accounts probably deleted their sock and made another one. So if I get myself back up to 289 here again fairly recently, it'll probably just be a different person. So, yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? I don't really do anything. I'm honestly not that special. I mean, I think a little different, and a lot of the time the stuff I say is, not necessarily stuff that other people are saying in the same way or at the same time or at all. But to think that I warrant such attention from people with nothing better to do with their lives, nothing whatsoever, how pathetic, how pathetic. If all you can do is gossip about other people. In ancient Japan, when honor demanded seppuku, the individual would be placed with a pedestal in front of them and a small tanto, that is a little katana, and standing directly over them, behind and I believe to the left, would be a samurai, sword drawn, prepared to bring the sword down and decapitate the individual should they not have the fortitude to go through with seppuku on their own. Those who truly had no honor had to be finished off that way. Thanks for watching. I can't wait until I get more subscribers. We'll see you at the 300 subscriber count in about 5 years.